Behind me are some of the most popular convenience stores in Malaysia, and business is booming. But so is obesity. There are more convenience stores in the country than daily average steps taken by Malaysians. So is convenience culture to be blamed for the rising obesity rate in Malaysia? Or are we just not looking hard enough for healthier options hiding in plain sight? So for the next 24 hours, I am putting convenience culture to the test by surviving only on high-protein meals from our favorite convenience stores.
Here are the rules of the challenge. Rule number 1, I only have 100 ringgit to spend. Rule number 2, I have to hit at least 100 grams of protein by the end of the 24 hours. Rule number 3, I'm not allowed to go into the same store or order similar items from each store. And a fourth, secret rule that will be revealed later. And by the end of the 24 hours, I'll be rating each convenience store on the quality of their high protein options to finally crown the ultimate convenience store world heavyweight champion for high protein meals. And the first store of the day, MyNews, because there's nothing more satiating in the morning like a full serving of patriotism from our local convenience chain.
Since it's our first meal of the day, we're going to try and find some breakfast in here. It's 12 o'clock. You know what? Your boy wakes up late. Let's start all the way from the back. So in Malaysia, we have the special Red Bull Gold can, which has 50 grams of sugar in comparison to the regular Red Bull, which has about 27 grams.
Almost every shelf was stocked with sugary snacks while the healthier options were squeezed into just one small fridge in this section over here.
7 grams of protein in this, not bad. This looks like a lot for a breakfast meal. Go for a sandwich, but plenty of sandwich options. There's plenty of options in the store, but I gotta be pretty budget conscious since we have to complete this challenge with only 100 ringgit. So our haul for breakfast is an egg sandwich and a barbells protein shake, and it costed us a grand total of 20 ringgit and 80 cents. 24 grams of protein, 191 calories, whereas the sandwich 334 calories and 10.6 grams of protein. Why is it so specific that the expiry date of this sandwich is at 3 a.m? What's going to happen at 3 a.m? At 2:59 it's okay to eat, but at 3 a.m? No. Alright, let's dig in. Pretty small sandwich. There's definitely not much sugar in this. It's not sweet at all. You taste the egg, you taste the mayo. It is what I like to call a 6-bite sandwich. Pretty good actually. The sandwiches are pretty cheap, so if you wanted to really get a lot of protein, even if you wanted to match this 35 grams of protein, you can still get 3 sandwiches or 4 sandwiches and it would still cost you 20 ringgit and you would probably get a lot more calories. I would rate this meal a 5 out of 10.
However, there were plenty of pretty good alternatives that were available to choose from, so I'm rating the available options at an 8 out of 10, bringing the average score to 6.5. Let's see if the next convenience store can do better.
It's currently 3:45 p.m. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, so we're going to head to our next convenience store for the day, which is ironically at a spot that's very inconvenient to find parking. We're at none other than CU Mart in SS15 because we need to get to the bottom of this as to why grab and go culture is currently the fastest growing segment in convenience stores in Malaysia. Plenty of ramens in the section over here. Got some jumbo sausages, but more like Asian sized sausages. We currently have 80 ringgit left to spend, so we got to be really careful with how we spend our money today. Maybe let's look at some options at the hot foods. Yang K-signature yang nyom dan gang jeong, bagi satu ramyeon laksa. Kind of went slightly over budget, so we got a chicken curry pao to maximize the amount of protein, chocolate drink with about 7 grams of protein,
Curry laksa for our carb sauce, and we have some fried chicken. I'm going to go back, I'm going to weigh all of them because I actually want to calculate exactly how much protein is in them, and then we can give our rankings and taste tests.
I don't think there's much protein in here, besides I got no idea what that is. Approximately 225 grams of fried chicken, so we can assume 40 grams of protein from this. Curry chicken pao, 90 grams, so maybe let's assume 20% of it is meat, 5 grams, so we got a total of 45 grams of protein from this, plus a 7 from this, so it's 50 grams. Chicken looks really good. Chicken's good. It's actually really good. Oh my god. Give the laksa a try. See if this is any good. Healthy dose of MSG. Break it apart, see? Barely any meat inside. I'm downgrading this to 2 grams of protein. Not bad.
The chicken really blew me away, not just in how delicious it was, but also with just how much protein you get for just 11 ringgit. So I'm rating this meal at a 9 out of 10. Besides the hot foods, there wasn't many other options for high protein meals, so I'm giving CU Mart's options a 6 out of 10, bringing the total to 7.5 out of 10. Onward to the next convenience store. time for a snack. We need to get a pre-workout meal in because it's time to reveal the fourth rule of this challenge. We have to be able to work out as usual. By using the gym as a gauge, we can test to see whether or not these foods can properly fuel me for my workouts.
So we're here at 7-Eleven to grab a quick snack. Conveniently, 7-Eleven is also the largest convenience store chain in Malaysia with over 2,400 outlets scattered all across the country. Let's go grab a quick snack. This is new. Never seen these before. These Bain Whole Foods look interesting. They've got 15.6 grams of protein in this entire pack, which is quite a lot to go through. I don't know whether I can eat this entire thing. My other option is to go for some yogurt and some nuts. It's fit bar, but 3 grams of protein in this. Sugar-free gummy bears. Gotta be a little bit creative. Let me see if I can find some granolas.
After scanning every high-protein item 7-Eleven had to offer, I had to make a decision.
Our third meal of the day is tuna. There's a little over 20 grams of protein in this, so this snack alone accomplishes our goal of 100 grams of protein from convenience stores. Not gonna lie, there's tastier options to choose from, but this is the most cost effective. In hindsight, could have got a lot of better and tastier options out there.
After an eternity to finish all this tuna, I finally gathered my thoughts and rate this meal a 3 out of 10, with an overall options at a 5 out of 10, bringing our total for 7-Eleven to 4 out of 10. Despite being in last place, all hope is not lost. Remember our fourth rule? For every workout I match or beat, I will award an extra point as a consolation award. First up, incline dumbbell press. Can I beat or match my previous PB of 35 kilograms and 8 reps? Next up is the standing shoulder military press. My previous best is at 50 kilograms and 8 reps. And the final hurdle is weighted dips, with my previous PB being 25 kilograms for 7 reps. I absolutely smashed that PB. Looks like the tuna gave me some superhuman strength. With that, I'm awarding an extra 2 points to 7-Eleven for fueling me to beat my PBs, bringing the total to 6 out of 10.
That workout went way better than expected. That being said, it is time to see if the last meal of the day can be the most delicious and have the most protein-packed meals and take the crown of
the ultimate convenience store world heavyweight champion for high protein meals. We're none other than the fastest growing convenience store chain in Malaysia, Family Mart.
I've got 40 ringgit left. I feel like a king for dinner. We're going to splurge. They actually have some pretty interesting meals over here. You've got some buttermilk popcorn. All you gotta do is just microwave them. They even have plenty of selections of sushis as well. So there's a lot of different types of sushis to be had. Plenty of options actually. 6 ringgit for 20 grams. 15 ringgit for 30 grams. This cookie has 6 grams of protein. Got an interesting haul from Family Mart. We have some, actually I forgot what is chicken. What is this? Buttermilk popcorn chicken fettuccine. And here we have some beef lasagna. So this has a claimed 40 grams of protein. This has 10. This cookie, surprisingly, 7 grams of protein on this cookie. And this, 20 grams. So this meal alone puts us at 77 grams of protein. Let's try this first. Because Yancy is telling me to mix it properly, otherwise it won't taste good. They put curry leaf in here. Why would they put curry leaf in this? Why? But why? Yeah, but they didn't spare any, they put a lot. I'm surprised. Right, first bite, let's see how it goes. Really salty, but it is good. How does one eat a lasagna? For a 10 ringgit meal, it's not bad. Really good.
I'm ranking this meal a 7 out of 10 with an overall option score at a 9 out of 10, bringing the total of Family Mart to an 8 out of 10, which officially puts Family Mart in first place, earning the title of the ultimate convenience store world heavyweight champion for high protein meals. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.